we are first going to face east, the element of wind. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight for the Sturgeon Moon on Fire ceremony. Do a little shake. Whoa. Okay. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
We're the Crying Finger Guns. And we like to sing songs that make you or us cry. Yeah. So this one in particular, I will explain to you why it will make you cry. The song in itself I don't think is very sad, but the purpose behind the song is very sweet and tear-inducing. I saw my family a couple weeks ago, and my mom and I had an amazing time together, and I shared with her some information that I have been waiting to tell her for years, and she took it remarkably well. Like a real champ. Yeah. And is incredibly supportive and loving and my best friend in the whole world. And this song is for her. Non, non, je ne regrette rien, ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'a bien égal. Non, de rien, non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'a bien égal. Avec mes souvenirs, j'ai allumé le feu, mes chagrins, mes plaisirs. Je n'ai plus besoin de balayer les amours avec leur trémolo, balayer pour toujours. Je repars à zéro. Do et de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien, ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'a bien égal. Non, rien de rien, non, je ne regrette rien, car ma vie, car mes joies, aujourd'hui, ça commence avec toi. Thank you. All right, let's turn to the south, to fire! Thank you for joining us for the Sturgeon Moon on Fire ceremony. My voice. Excuse me. Did I say you could sneeze? Take it back. Well, thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Queenie, and this is Tag, right. Tag, this is Tag. I never call him that. I call him Charles, or I call him Jeeves, or I call him Butler, or I call him Lucky, or I call him you there, or I say dirty rotten scoundrel, or any other low clown signifiers. Yes, yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm here to share a very fun announcement with you all today. I have written a musical. Yes. And, well, okay, Charles over here has definitely, like, he did the libretto and then like wrote some of the lines and did stage management and marketing and PR and helped some of the actors out with some injuries and filed an insurance claim. Like, this is small stuff, just nothing worth paying for. Yes. Well, we wanted to show you our process as artists and explain to you how we came to the conclusion of making this musical. So first, Charles, hold my umbrella. Thank you. Above my head. Above my head. Thank you. Thank you. First, we were thinking, we're going to take Oklahoma and make it for the modern day Midwesterner. Oklahoma! But then we thought, that's just going to be really difficult because everyone's going to be really polite on set all the time. Oh, so sorry. Oh, God. Oh, so sorry. Oh, my bad. Can I just, scoot past you there just a little? Just ridiculous. And then we thought, well, maybe we'll do a musical adaptation of Infinite Jest by David Foster Wallace. But then I realized I would have to read Infinite Jest by David Foster Wallace, which I'm not going to do ever. So I said to myself, Queenie, you have to figure this out. Well, how, Queenie? How do I figure this out? Well, you just have to be brilliant. And then it came to me. Moby Dick as a musical. And we're calling it Moby! We were going to call it Dick, but then one of the producers just shut that down faster than OnlyFans, so... Well, anyway. So, there's something I know about audiences in theater, and I know quite a bit, and it's that audiences don't like theater. But they love a concept. Take, for instance, the American Revolution meets hip-hop. Shrek meets the Uncanny Valley. Yes, me too. Oh. Sarah Bareilles meets the service industry. Elsa meets her sexuality. Midsummer Night's Dream meets the misogynist 50s. Midsummer Night's Dream meets the Roaring 20s. Midsummer Night's Dream meets the hippie 60s. Midsummer Night's Dream meets Just Do the Text. Just dramaturgical Mad Libs. So we came up with this. SpongeBob SquarePants meets the modern day sea shanty, like TikTok, meets up-to-date and most relevant 90s songs. Okay. Stop it. We are going to sing you some samples from this musical tonight. And we hope that you enjoy. Indeed. I'll be singing, of course, and he'll be playing the guitar or whatever. Yes. Charles, my music. Thank you. What are you doing, Charles? Are you ready? Thank you, Charles. Let us go to the beginning, to the overture. What are you doing with the microphone feedback? Are you ready? Good. The overture, where we have our sailors, and they are obsessed with this whale. Everyone in the story is obsessed with this whale, wants this whale, to kill this whale, to have this whale. And they see him off in the distance, spouting salty liquid from his spout. And they look at him and they say, "Thar he blows, thar he blows again. Moby's on my brain, and Ahab can't contain. With harpoon he'll take aim. Thar he blows again. Moby stops till he's slain, and Ahab can't complain. Moby took his leg, he's maimed." You're not doing bad, buddy. Overture complete. We move on to the opening of the musical. And if some of you recall reading the book or perhaps the Spark Notes, there is quite a long introduction of the meetings, the introductions, the journey on the sea until they actually reach Moby. And we were thinking, well, we can't do a 10-hour-long musical. No one will see that. So we had to find a theme, a common theme, where we're thinking, what do all these characters have in common over this long span of time? And it's anger. They are angry, so angry, for so many different reasons. They're just about to burst! Are you okay? It's hard to find good talent around here. Anyway, the sailors are angry, and they're out at sea. What will they do? It's been 1 week since we went to sea. Captain came on the deck and said, "I'm angry." 5 days since he looked at me and said, "A golden clue for whoever sees Moby." 3 days since the hunt began. Ahab hired his mysterious harpoon men. Yesterday we done spot the whale. And if it's not Moby, then don't call me Israel. Oh, now I'm watching these things. Make you stop think. You think you're looking at Aquaman. I set my fish in the dish, although it fails not a wish. I got the vitamins and never get scurvy. Ha, like some rock when I bust rhymes. I bet you like grind because I'm all about value. Quick Quake's got the mad hits. You gotta watch this. Production Stego, he'll come through. Gonna. Oh shit. But it's the finest of the flavors. Okay, they got it! Sample! Thank you. Thank you so much. We're gonna skip to the end, where the sailors have hit a different emotional chord. Rather than angry, they are sad and despondent and full of regrets and sorrow. Mostly because they're dying. And all they can do is just look at this whale and think, "Please, Moby, please." Blub, blub, blub. Blub, blub, blub. Moby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Blub, blub, blub. Moby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. No, I don't know why you're not fair. I gave you my leg, but you don't care. So what is right and what is wrong? I'm drinking sea brine. Blub, blub, blub. Moby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Blub, blub, blub. Moby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Take it, Moby! Not bad. Very good, Charles. You didn't suck. So, we didn't want to end the musical on a sad note. That's depressing. I want a happy ending. song. So how can you rewrite perfection? You can't. And we reached out to the singer-songwriter. We sent mail. We sent courier pigeons, spies. I climbed her castle in Ireland. Got a restraining order. And still we haven't gotten the rights to the song. But I'm hoping that by singing it in its purity tonight, that this artist will, I don't know, contact us, maybe send a cease and desist, something, acknowledge some of the work. But anyway, we sing it for her, and we sing it for you. Sail, let the Orinoco flow, let me beach on the shores of Tripoli. Let me sail, let me crash upon your shore. Let me beach, far beyond the yellow sea. Bottom, 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 bottom. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Sail away, sail away. From Bizao to Pilau, in the shade of Avalon. From Fiji to Tyre, in the boughs of ebony. From Peru to Cebu, feel the power of Babylon. From Bali to Cali, far beneath the coral sea. Bottom, bottom. Bottom, 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 bottom. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, adieu. Ooh, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, adieu. Ooh, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, adieu. Ah, sail away, sail away, sail away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Sail away, sail away. From Bizao to Pilau, on the shades of Babylon. From Fiji to Tyre, in the clouds of ebony. From Peru to Cebu, in the power of Babylon. From Tyre to Delhi, of the Coptic coral sea. From the north to the south, here we do up to Khartoum. To the deep sea of clouds, to the island of the moon. Carry me on the ways that I think I'll never be. Carry me from the ways of the place I'll never see. We can sail, we can sail. Sail away, sail away. We can sail, we can sail. Sail away, sail away. We can sail, we can sail. Sail away, sail away, sail away. 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 Sail away. Enya, give me your rights.
Thank you, Calvin. What a sweetie. He's not Enya, though.
Well, there can only be one. What are you doing?